An alien fell from the stars in defeat. The Joker's laugh died in the face of the heat. Two kings of chaos now laid at my feet. Bars. If I defeat those two, surely I'll be the face of the Hoop Fighters. The 2026 NBA MVP race might go down as one of the greatest battles we ever witnessed. And no, that's not an exaggeration, because the moment the final three were named, it didn't settle the conversation, it ignited it. An endless debate over who truly deserves the crown, who stands above the rest as the ruler of the season. Three warriors, three completely different arsenals, three dominant forces who didn't just compete. They imposed their will on the league. Every night, a new statement. Every game, a new argument. But in the end, no matter how legendary the race was, only one can walk away as king. An alien can be defined as anything foreign, strange, or wholly different in nature. And in a league filled with many human anomalies, somehow that title has been bestowed on one generational player.
With the first pick in the 2023 NBA Draft, the San Antonio Spurs select Victor Wembanyama.
Victor Wembanyama, someone who doesn't just stand out because his physical differences, but also his abilities and vast skill set on the court. Since being drafted, Wemby has shown us from the get-go the impact he's able to make on both ends of the floor. So it isn't hard to predict how great he could become. But the thing is, for someone who was given the name Alien, it's safe to say Wemby's ability, work ethic, and mindset far pushes him past the Alien title. Because with what he's shown us this NBA season, this man is on the path to become an immortal name in the basketball world. And it's all starting to come together this season. Defensively, this season, Wemby already secured himself the title of being the best defensive player in the league by winning his first depoy. And this wasn't for no reason. Now, taking a look at his stats, it's easy to see why he's considered a unit. But shockingly enough, his 3 blocks and a steal doesn't nearly reveal the full extent of his impact on the other side of the floor. Due to his ability to send any shot the other way, even the most savvy of offensive players think twice about attacking him head on. And with this being the case, he's able to anchor pretty much the whole Spurs defensive scheme all by himself. But aside from being a defensive monster, Wemby's Alien title mainly comes from what he's able to do on offense. I mean, the world has never seen a 7'4" center be able to move swiftly and contort their body in ways a person under 6 feet couldn't. He's quickly rising as a 3-way threat in the league, and this season, he's only been able to prove that. Now, although his offensive game is still a work in progress, it's still good enough to completely dominate his opponents. Cause whenever you give him space, he isn't afraid to pop one in your face. And on the other hand, if you get antsy and leave your feet, he's long enough to take one step and have you beat. And oh, if you think he's too weak to body you in the paint, his arms reach long enough to where he doesn't even feel your constraint. But enough of the rhymes. With leading the Spurs to a 62-20 record and being the second in the West, while averaging 25 points, 11.5 rebounds, 3.1 assists, and 3.1 blocks, while shooting 51% from the field and 84% from the line, it's hard not to consider Wemby as the MVP. A Joker, as we all know, could be seen as a special card. In many games, it could be used as some sort of trump card that overpowers all other cards in that deck. And that's why it's such a fitting name for the Serbian big. You see, we haven't seen a big like Jokic ever in history. A 5 who could pass and shoot like an elite guard, but has the physicality and touch of a polished 90s big man. Someone who could orchestrate an offense from quite literally anywhere on the court. But the thing is, we've been knowing how elite this man has been for many years now. With already capturing 3 MVPs, Jokic has unsurprisingly made his case for a fourth one this season, with averaging a staggering 28 points, 13 rebounds, and 11 assists over 65 games, all while shooting 57% from the field and 38% from the three-point range while maintaining a 67% true shooting percentage. He has once again put together a masterclass of a season that still seems to leave fans in awe. You see, averaging a triple-double alone is an impressive feat that sadly has been watered down, because so far in NBA history, only 2 other players have ever done it. Oscar Robertson done it once, and Westbrook done it 4 times. But none of them has done it as efficiently and effectively as Nikola Jokic. The Joker's numbers aren't just empty stats. His production on the court greatly influences how great the Nuggets offense could be. When he plays, the Nuggets offense could look pretty unstoppable, but when he sits, the gravity of his presence being gone could be felt. So in terms of being a valuable asset to his team, I don't think any other player in the MVP race holds a more offensive weight than Jokic.
How are you just so consistent, like the tide, night in and night out?
My whole life is consistent. Everything I do, from what I eat to when I sleep, to my recovery, to my loved ones, everything's consistent. And it's a routine for me at this point.
Acting, behaving, performing the same way night after night. That's what it means to be consistent. And in sports, consistency is what separates the good from the great. Now in the NBA, there's one name that embodies that idea perfectly: Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. A guard who didn't just score, but rewrote history, breaking the record for the most consecutive 20-point games the league has ever seen. And he didn't do it just by forcing shots or chasing numbers. He did it with precision, efficiency at a level we rarely see from a #1 option. 31 points, 6.6 assists, 4.3 rebounds on 55% shooting from the field. As a guard, he even surpassed Michael Jordan's mark, becoming the most efficient 30-plus point scoring guard the game has ever witnessed. But Shai's case doesn't stop at production, because when the game is on the line, that's when he becomes something else entirely. 175 clutch points, 16 go-ahead buckets in the final 5 minutes. All this was enough to earn him the Clutch Player of the Year award. And while his offense speaks loud enough, his impact doesn't end there, because on the other end of the floor, Shai's a problem as well, a two-way force, turning him into one of the most complete guards we've ever seen. And when you combine all that with elite production, historic efficiency, clutch dominance, and two-way impact, with the fact that he led his team to the best record in the NBA, you don't just have an MVP candidate, you have a case that demands the crown. Now, with discussing all 3 players' case for MVP, each fighter has their own case of claiming the crown for the season. But the player I predict is going to win this award is none other than Mr. Consistent himself, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. If you like this video and want more, please get this video to at least 500 likes. And don't forget to hit that notification bell to be alerted when I post next. Thank y'all for watching.